A tearful letter to Justice Binta Nyako. When the law must speak above power, fear, and delay. Nigerians, this is what you must listen to. In fact, what is happening in Nigeria today, I believe majority of people are learning, if at all they are learning. You get what is happening in our judiciary system. I believe by now people don't learn, if at all say then they learn. You get there are some times you just you do the right thing. Just do the right thing. You understand? But the thing is that there is something that really is not balanced in this country. Everything happens, you will see this ethnicity card being played. Now, this letter, you know, has been written to Justice Binta Nyako. And what this letter contained will shock you. And apart from that, something like this was not written to her when she was handling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. Una know say when this woman dey handle Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, we not really know say case they go on. We go just hear say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeared in court today. This and that. The court are joined the case like 3 months, 4 months thereabout. That is the reason why this man have to spend these years. Even when an appeal court have discharged this man, this very woman refused to let him go. This very woman refused bail applications for what? Now, we are now saying that in this country, we are just pretending to be one, but there is nothing like one Nigeria. Like the questions majority of Nigerians, don't worry, we get there. The questions majority of Nigerians are asking, why is it that this kind of letter did not come up when this very woman was handling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case? If not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's outburst in that February, maybe by now she for still sit down for there. Just leave am for that place. Make it just, that is, it go buy there, it go get tired. But that man, he's a very smart guy. So let's quickly hit this very letter and hear what this letter contains and what Nigerians have said concerning this very letter that's been written to Justice Binta Nyako. This is Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always having you here. If today is your first time of coming across our channel, please subscribe, share this video, like, and don't forget to give us, don't forget to drop your comments below the comment section. This is not a legal brief. I am reading now. This is not a media headline. This is not an accusation. This is a letter, a solemn, a sober appeal to your spirit, to your integrity, and to the legacy you are still building. You sit at a crossroad that most public servants will never truly understand, not just between the two legal arguments, but between fear and fortitude, between duty and destiny, between the conveniences of delay and the cruelty of conscience. You are in possession of a case that carries more than legal consequences. It carries national, it carries spiritual and general with the matter of Senator Natasha Udwara is not only about what happened in the chamber of the Senate, it is about whether a chamber of law will affirm the dignity of truth. And the question many are quietly asking, some aloud, some within, is this: what is the worst they can do to you if you do what is right? Can they block your elevation to the Supreme Court? Possibly. Can they transfer you to a quitter, less than convenient judiciary post? Perhaps. Can they isolate you from their circles of comfort? Likely. But at your stage, with your experience, your age, your understanding of life, deeper currents, is any of that worth more than your conscience? They may have power for today, but only truth travails into forever. And robes, titles, appointments, these things do not outline memory, but justice does. Justice, real justice, lives beyond buildings and bulletproof gates. It is carried in the mouth of citizens, in the prayers of women who feel unseen, and in the notebooks of students who hope that one day the law will protect them too. They may offer influence, they may offer distance from discomfort, but no matter, no matter how connected, can offer you peace with your own name if your name dropped from the truth. Remember, Madam Justice, this is not your beginning. This is not the phrase where every word from your lips, every judgment from your graver becomes the story that others will tell when you are no longer there to tell it yourself. And when your robe is folded away and your seat becomes someone else, what story will be told in your absence? What legacy will outline the salary, the titles, the ceremonial, the entries? Will it be said that you stood or that you stood? These there are those who whisper that courage costs too much, but encourage when spent in service of truth never runs out. It multiplies, it echoes, and it blesses generations to generations. Those who sit in power may change the rules, but they cannot change the records of time. Those who wish to bend your judgment may do so in shadows, but lights always find what shadows try to hide. What stands before you is not simply a legal judgment, it is national temperature check. Will the judiciary affirm courage or bow to conveniences? Will the Constitution guide judgment or will unseen hands shape ruling through unseen pressures? We are not asking you to be political. In fact, we ask the opposite. We ask you to be judiciary. We ask you to show that law is still scaled in Nigeria, that truth still have a home, that Europe will means something beyond ceremony. You are no longer just one among many. This case and what you do with it may be the most publicly remembered moment of your judiciary career, and it will not be remembered for the technicalities or whatsoever, but for the courage or the absence of it. You are a woman whose age grants you freedom from ambition and whose experience grants you the wisdom to see through all political fog. You carry no need to climb ladders anymore. You are already above them. And from this height, you have one scaled opportunity left to decide whether you will descend with the crowd or rise above the noise. Let them say what they will. Let them plot what they may. But let also be said one day that Justice Binta Nyako in her time was not moved by fear, that she did not flinch, that she remembered what she rope was meant to symbolize, that she ruled for the law and not for the loud. Let it be said, not in newspapers, but in homes, in classrooms, in the silence of the mind, where all true memory lives. You are not doing this for Natasha. You are doing it for your name, for democracy, for your creator, for Nigeria. And yes, especially for those unborn daughters who will Sunday sit where you sit and we wonder whether the law will still bend to truth. So, guys, there are a lot of reactions, but because of time, this is where I will drop it for now. Nigerians are not really sure of this woman. They say they don't trust her. Now that one now it was past when people can they not get trust for where you dey. That is not good though. You get. So make we see how things unfold. Like as I said, Nigerians who have reacted to this were like, so this kind of a letter is coming right now. Why is it that this kind of letter was not written to her when she was handling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case? All those games she played and all that. Well, thank God another has taken over. At least for now, people have not said anything wrong about this person. For now, I said it.